welcome to News Recap on News Ghana Clock. We are streaming live from our studios here in Osu. My name is Doris Ifa Ando. Coming up in the bulletin, Vice President Bawumia commissions Ghana's first infectious disease center at Ghana East Municipal Hospital. Also, Honorable Mavis Howard Kimson arrested over Kasua shooting. And in the Western region, 75 students tested positive for COVID-19 infections. And in business, IPP is disappointed over silence on 1.4 billion debt in mid-year budget. And in South Africa, state schools to be closed due to rising numbers in coronavirus cases. These and many more coming up shortly in the next few minutes. Please do stay. Thanks for staying with us. Now, the news in details. The Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has commissioned the country's first ever infectious disease facility, sponsored by the Ghana COVID-19 Private Sector Fund in Accra. The project, which commenced on April 17, 2020, was expected to be completed in May, but delayed due to various design enhancements, including modifications in response to requests by the Ghana Medical Association. The 100-bed capacity facility will be used to treat critically ill COVID-19 patients during the pandemic and subsequently used as a center for the treatment and research into some of the most infectious diseases prevalent in Ghana after the coronavirus pandemic. The Ghana COVID-19 Private Sector Fund plans to build such facilities in 3 other regions to treat and care for people who contract various infectious diseases. Moving on to other stories, the Ewutu Senya East Constituency MP, Mavis Howard Kimson, has been arrested by the police in the central region. The arrest was made following a misunderstanding at a voters registration center in Kasua on Monday, which resulted in the Member of Parliament firing a gun. The act has received massive condemnation from the public, with many calling for a resignation and subsequent prosecution. Meanwhile, some 4 suspects who were also arrested in connection with the disturbance have been granted bail. And also, Deputy Minister of Finance, Charles Edubuahin, has justified the extension of free water for everyone and electricity to lifeline consumers by an additional 3 months. According to him, although the relief seemed expensive, it would benefit the needy in society following the hardships brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta announced the extension of free water to Ghanaians for the next 3 months. He also said that lifeline consumers will enjoy free electricity for the rest of the year 2020. This announcement was made as part of the mid-year budget presented in Parliament yesterday. Some critics, however, argue that the extension of the utility reliefs is populist and one that could blow government expenditure out. Now in the Western region, 75 students from 13 educational institutions have tested positive for the coronavirus disease. The Western Regional Director of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Jacob Mahama, has indicated that out of the total samples of 324 collected from schools in 9 districts, 75 tested positive, with 125 tested negative, while 124 cases were pending. The region had recorded a total of 2,467 cases, out of which 2,216 have been discharged with 6 deaths as of July 23, 2020. Gifty Ama Adunya stands by with some business updates. Gifty.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm fine. We are surviving by the grace of God. So what's new in the world of business?
Well, on Thursday, the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta presented to Parliament in Ghana at large the media budget for 2020, and a lot has been coming in from there. Lots of critics, bringing their opinions on board, stakeholders, opposition, and Ghanaians at large, including market women. So I'm here to feed you with all you need to know on the budget review.
Details of this and more coming out shortly. Please stay tuned. Welcome back from the breather. Let's do some business updates. The Chamber of Independent Power Producers and Bulk Consumers has expressed disappointment over government's failure to address the $1.4 billion government owes them in the mid-year budget review. According to them, although the power sector has many challenges, the Finance Minister, Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta, during the reading of the mid-year budget review, did not speak about how to address the chronic financial challenges and revenue shortfalls. Deputy Finance Minister Kweku Kwaten says his outfit is ready to justify the 54.3 million Ghana cedis that went into the distribution of cooked food during the lockdown in parts of the country. According to him, the ministry is open to working with the auditors to break down the manner in which related agencies went about the execution of utilizing the expenditure. This comes after the finance minister announced the government spent 54.3 million on meals during the 21 days lockdown in Accra and Kumasi as part of measures to control the spread of coronavirus. This is all we have for you in business. I'm Gifty Edrinya. Up next is foreign news. Thanks for staying here with us. Now on the foreign front, state schools in South Africa will be closed for 4 weeks from Monday as part of measures to combat a surge in the number of coronavirus cases. President Cyril Ramaphosa said it was important to ensure that schools did not become sites of transmission at a time when coronavirus cases in the country are rising at one of the fastest rates in the world. According to him, the current academic year will be extended beyond the end of 2020 as a result of the disruptions caused by the pandemic. And moving away from the coronavirus pandemic, a mass grave has been discovered in Sudan containing 28 bodies thought to be the remains of army officers executed for carrying out a coup attempt in 1990 against former President Omar al-Bashir. The bodies were found in Omdurman, the twin city of the capital Khartoum. It is the second mass grave discovered recently. Bashir was overthrown last year after months of pro-democracy demonstrations. He is currently in prison in Khartoum, having already been convicted of corruption. That's all for foreign news. Entertainment news. Thanks for staying with us. Let's do some entertainment news. Some section of Ghanaian musicians call on churches to make payment for using their music during service. Explaining this further, they explained that churches use music in preaching and taking offertory. Adding to this, they emphasized on the fact that the money is needed to support needy and retired musicians. Payment of these royalties is to be done quarterly after Gamlo has settled on the price to be paid. What do you think about this? I mean, Gamlo thinks that churches are using their music, their hard-earned career, to promote themselves and also to get some money in terms of offertory. I mean, as someone who attends church, what do you think about this? As a preacher, what do you think about it? What's your take on this as a Ghanaian? Still in the music industry, popular Ghanaian female artist Wendy Shay shows support to the needy with virtual concert. She stated that the main focus of concerts dubbed Survival Concert is to generate funds to support the needy and orphans during these difficulty times in COVID-19. Wendy Shay, who is also the founder of Shay Foundation, has urged Ghanaians to support this initiative with 5 Ghana cedis. This is all we have for you in the world of entertainment. My name is Gifty Edrinya. Thanks for staying with us. This is all we have for you on News Recap on News Ghana Clock. The news was produced by Ambulance Media Communications. Kindly do well to follow us on our various social media platforms on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, or at News Ghana Clock. Thanks for watching. I'm Doris Ifa Ando.